in Costa Rica. And this, Leona Waterfall. And today we are going to show you the main differences between two of the best waterfalls in Costa Rica. We will break it down into the booking process, check-in, facilities, trail description and difficulty, main attractions, how to get there, and one key difference between the two attractions. Starting with the booking process. To book tickets for Rio Celeste Waterfall, you will create a CNEC account and reserve a date and time for your visit. You will choose whether you're a visitor or a local and purchase your ticket. And to book La Leona Waterfall Adventure Hike, you will go to leonawaterfall.com, browse the tours, select the self-drive tour if you have a car, or transportation included tour if you need transportation. You will select a date, time, and amount of people. Press book now, proceed to pay, then you're set. The check-in process at La Leona Waterfall is to first go to the desk, show your reservation, and sign the waiver. Checking into Rio Celeste, you will go through security where they'll check for items that you may not be able to bring with you. Then head to the admissions desk to show your ticket. The facilities at La Leona are a lot newer and include free parking, multiple bathrooms for both men and women to use, changing rooms, showers, and foot showers. At Rio Celeste, they charge 2,000 colones for parking, which is $4. The facilities in comparison is not as big, having 2 bathrooms for men and 3 for women. Not in the best condition. La Leona Waterfall starts with a 5-minute drive in a 4x4 vehicle to the beginning of the trail. At Rio Celeste, you go to the start of the trail on your own, which is a very well-marked trail.
I'm just overhearing here a conversation that people who don't have tickets, who didn't book tickets in advance, because you can only buy it online. And the website is down, and the website's not working, and that happens a lot. So I don't even know what to tell you. Just make sure to book the tickets in advance. Coming here, trying to buy tickets, and they tell you that the website doesn't work, so you can even come inside the park. That's crazy. So I just talked to one of the locals there, the guy in the fruit stand, and I asked about the tickets. So what happens if you buy a 9 a.m. ticket but you arrive later? Are you still able to come inside the national park? And he told me this, that the tickets, they give you a 45-minute range. So if you book the 9 a.m. Time slot, they give you time to arrive anytime between 9 a.m. and 9:45 a.m. So if I would have known that, it would have been a different story, because now you know.
So with La Leona Waterfall, we would consider this hike more of an adventure hike. Woo!
As you can see, guys, the first part of the trail is even paved. So that means even people on a wheelchair can come here and explore the national park, at least the first part, because right after that part, the paved trail ends and then it's all gravel, but pretty well maintained.
Something in comparison between the two hikes, you can hear birds chirping from the start of each of the hikes. The beginning of the trail, it's a dirt path actually. Very easy to walk on, but it still feels like you're in the wilderness. And to the sides of you, you can see greenery right next to you and trees.
For the most part, at the beginning, the trail is almost flat in a straight line, but when you're getting closer to the waterfall, you start feeling it. It starts getting a little steep, and it's definitely a little more exhausting than the start of the hike, but still doable.
Something different about La Leona compared to Rio Celeste is we have like water engaging activities. So like, whereas Rio Celeste doesn't have pathways to cross with water, here we can cross through water, we can swim through water, whereas Rio Celeste, you can't swim anywhere.
Okay guys, so look, right on top of that leaf, there's a snake. It's called an eyelash pit viper. It's very venomous. However, they're usually small size, and there are not many attacks in Costa Rica because you would literally have to grab it and pretty much still have to bite you in your fingers.
So also, throughout this hike, it does change just like Rio Celeste. So right now we have rocks that we're walking on, but sometimes you'll have just a dirt path to walk on. Sometimes you'll be walking on some leaves. Just wear comfy shoes and just go enjoy the experience.
All right, we're here. This is the last part of the trail, the first part of the trail that leads to the waterfall. Right now, we have to go down like over 100 stairs and then come all the way back to see the Rio Celeste waterfall.
Oh, perfect example. Like this, now we switch to the leaves and kind of like the muddy look, but it's still all convenient and capable for everyone to still walk on it throughout the hike.
On average, the distance of the hike to get to the waterfall, it's about 1 kilometer, 1.5, and it can take about 30 minutes, 40 minutes if you come straight.
This right here, the chinela. This is also considered a mosquito repellent. You can get it in candles, you can get it in like mosquito sprays, and Crumble it up. Smells really fresh, really good. It's a mosquito repellent.
Gonna be a lot of work to come up the stairs on the way back. I can just feel it.
They're howler monkeys, and they're up in that tree. It's hard to think if they're in the leaves. And you can see a better view right here. There's a better view over there. And they're called howler monkeys in English, at least, because of the really loud, like, howling noises that they make.
Main drawback between La Leona Waterfall and Rio Celeste Waterfall is that beer swimming is not allowed. Not allowed at all. Whereas in La Leona Waterfall, how you get to the waterfall, you have to swim. It's the only way to get to the waterfall. At La Leona Waterfall, it's just by swimming and playing in the water and walking across the river. So that's one of the main differences. But we're comparing Rio Celeste Waterfall with La Leona Waterfall.
So one thing I can say about this hike that is a difference between Rio Celeste is there's more obstacles that you have to go through. Even though it's not hard obstacles to go through, it's easy. Hey, it's still easy, but it's more of a challenge. Let's see who makes it faster to the top. Competition. There we go.
God, jeez.
Finally, we've reached what's now our favorite part, which is swimming through this perfectly cold and crisp water. We climbed up and walked past pretty rough formations to the second crossing. Then we swam through water to get to the rope for the final crossing.
So Gabby, what do you think about the difficulty of the hike compared to La Leona Waterfall?
From my point of view of the comparison between this hike compared to La Leona is the difficulty because this hike has way more stairs than La Leona does. If you have the coordination and the cardio, this hike is definitely for you to see the beautiful waterfall. This is one of the biggest challenges, but also the most fun of all, crossing against the current to finally reach La Leona Waterfall. After you complete the waterfall hike, and if you have good stamina, you have a choice to keep going to another trail where you can see more attractions of how the waterfall gets its color. This trail is about 3 kilometers, which is a little over 2 miles. First, you will go up some steps to reach a volcano lookout, which is called Tenorio volcano, where it's usually always cloudy and you may not see any. This trail has a lot of rocks going down and up on both sides, making it very steep and rocky, so be very careful. Then you'll first reach the Blue Lagoon, which is a beautiful spot of blue water. You can't swim anywhere here or step over the fence. Next, you'll come across Los Borjones, basically where steam comes out the ground from volcanic activity that's hot. It may smell like rotten eggs, but it's actually salty. Even though it's quite a hike, Amanda and the group were still smiling and pushing through with good attitude. Now we're crossing the bridge to the last part of the hike called Los Tenaderos.
Both waterfalls are very different. It's important about this one. If you're in this will be clever. You can swim in the pool of the road and punch through the waterfall. The difference between two of the waterfalls is that we went dead, so we have to let the waterfall is more deep, it's skin open, and this one is more shorter and more flat with things all around.
So oftentimes, just down the road from the entrance to the national park, locals and some people come to swim here at the Rio Celeste. This is a public access, so the locals come here and swim and have a great time. But today we're going to show you a secret spot that's only like a 15-minute drive from here, where you can go and swim in the same river and jump, and it's more of like a secret spot that not many people know about. Right now we're driving towards the town of Katira, so which is about 15 to 20 minutes away from the national park here, and I'm going to show you all a secret spot for swimming, the same Rio Celeste, but just further down the road. And it's not touristy. It's not, actually not. I don't think I've ever seen a single tourist there. It's a spot for locals only. It's free, and so we're gonna show you how to get there so you can have fun and enjoy the secret places of New York. Here we're in the town of Katira now, and we're gonna head down the road till we make it to the gas station here. And after the gas station is gonna be at the entrance. You're gonna turn right, and we're gonna get to the secret spot. So okay, after the full gas station, we're gonna make a right turn here. There are no signs, no anything. Right here to turn. All right, so you just leave your car there and you will make it to this beautiful bridge when you can jump and just have a snack, hang out in the river. It's the same Rio Celeste, and nobody's here, only us.
Except for this beautiful two-toed sloth we found while swimming.
We're heading back now. We made a little stop at the Soda Poya. It's on the side of the road here. You will see it. Toya. Sodas in Costa Rica are Costa Rica traditional food restaurants, mostly run by the mom, family,
And this one was really good. It's really cheap, and they were very quick, very good, very delicious. So definitely recommend. What do you think?
Yeah, close by. Get your money's worth. Good portion too.
You local support the locals.
Support the local. Cheers. Oh, and you get cute out.